Actually, I kind of got the idea from something I heard of once.
What's that?
Have you guys ever heard of the Leopard Society?
Oh, sounds exotic.
Sounds frisky.
Like a society of big cats?
Yeah, just big old
cats hanging out.
Big old
Louder?
cats.
Making a society.
just lounging,
Chilling.
Doing what cats
eating
do.
things, doing nothing,
Scratching stuff.
Killing.
A lot of killing.
sleeping.
A lot of
Sounds like a life. Lounging, sleeping, killing stuff. Like, I kind of want to be a part of this society. All right, tell me more.
So the Leopard Society, also known as the Ekpi or the Enyoto or Enyota, lots of different ways to say it or spell it, was the oldest of river societies in West Africa, in the ancient Ivory Coast, Nigeria, Liberia, and the Sierra Leone. So the society was believed to develop around like 1700, so way back then. This was this all-male warrior group.
Oh.
And that's all it was at first. This group of guys, or just these warriors, and they existed to protect their societies in the late hours of the night from sudden attacks. So they were the people that just stayed up all night.
Graveyard
protected.
shift.
The night
Yes.
shift, exactly.
Yeah.
The watch.
However, I think that made them a little nuts because about 100 years later, they became this highly feared and respected group that was practicing cannibalism.
Nice!
Oh, okay. I see a thread.
Yeah. So they kind of identified themselves as this like secret society cult. And this human eating group has its place in history as one of the oldest and most elusive man-hunting cults to exist throughout Africa.
Man-hunting
Yes.
cult.
Yeah.
It's Manhunter.
Man-hunting
Watch out, dude. They'll chew you up.
I mean, it's pretty terrifying
To be eaten?
to just think about this like
A
cult is
group
out
of
there
people
that
hunting men.
hunting
Yeah.
men.
Yeah, with like binoculars, and they're like, how does he look? Oh, we're going to eat that ass.
Yeah.
The most dangerous game.
Man's ass.
It's gamey. Oh, it's
Oh,
gamey.
yeah, it's got some fucking funk to
Yeah,
it.
it's got a kick.
However, they did have some like usefulness, not just being scary.
The man's ass?
Yeah, the eating ass thing.
Yeah.
Things you thought you'd never say on a microphone.
Oh, that's great.
So they took up the responsibility of killing Westerners and slave traders. So people
Nice.
are going to Africa to steal people in the night. All these white people. This tribe was like, no, I
They
guess
poached the poacher.
we're just going to go eat them now.
That's
That's
awesome.
so great.
So when these slave traders would come, they'd go in the early hours of the night. They'd go into villages while people were sleeping and just try to steal people and kidnap them. This tribe was basically, the Leopard Society's like, well, this is going to be our reason for existence now. We're going to stop eating everyone on our continent and just eat the people that are trying to steal everyone from our continent.
Yes.
So their reason for existence was to kill and devour human flesh in an attempt to secure wealth and dominance in their respective societies. So then they just became totally feared and
And a gang.
respected, but so they were protecting people around them, but also they would probably eat them too. So as long as
It's a give take.
it's a weird situation if people are coming in and you're not being eaten now because there are people coming in that are trying to steal you. So it's like you either are being eaten by somebody or you're being stolen to be a slave.
Sounds
Yeah.
pretty bad.
So
yeah.
it's not
Like,
really
not exactly
a great
comforting.
situation.
And
yeah.
is it respect or is that fear?
That's total fear.
It is fear. I think they're respected in a feared way.
Yeah.
So, if you're wondering why they are called the Leopard Society,
Yes.
they would disguise themselves as real leopards. They would dress in leopard skin,
Oh, okay.
head to toe, and then they would hold claw-like weapons. So think like Wolverine.
Oh,
Like, so they'd be holding these weapons in their hands like claws, and they'd be wearing leopard skin over
oh
them.
my god.
Yeah, that's frightening.
That's
That's
pretty
just,
terrifying.
I mean, you gotta think
Pretty
about
terrifying,
that
yeah.
they had a
Yeah.
meeting. You know, that
Yeah.
they had a meeting, like sitting around, hey man, let's
What should we do? Swords? Bow and arrow? Nah.
You know,
Claw hand.
Yeah.
And I look dope in a leopard print. So
You do.
we can incorporate this.
You would look really good.
Leopard
Yeah.
print.
Yeah.
Leopard print man
Yeah.
daddy.
All about it.
You're like
Make this
80s.
happen.
You're like 80s stripper hot when you put it on.
I know, I am.
Leopard daddy.
Just here like
Leopard daddy.
leopards.
To the main stage, Leopard Daddy.
Yikes.
Yikes.
So just so you know, I'm pretty sure they got the whole leopard thing is the fact that the leopard is a powerful totem that is
Yeah.
believed to be a guide to guide the spirits of the dead to rest. So I guess they were kind of thinking they were oh, we're gonna dress like leopards and then help people
guide
these people to death
racist
by just
white slavers
Yeah.
to their final resting place in my belly.
After I eat them and kill them.
So they attacked both foreign and local men or women, butchering them until their victims died. Once dead, the body of the victim would just be torn apart. The blood would be drained for ritual purposes. The vital organs would be kept for the same reasons, and then they would just feast on the remains of their victims.
So we're talking muscle, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just eating
Like,
the
use
muscle?
every part of the buffalo type stuff, right? Like, we're going to kill them. Like, might as well, like,
The
get some
tasty part.
Yeah.
nutrition out of this.
Yeah.
They traveled in groups of like 4 to 6 in search of their prey. And they had this belief that the ritual cannibalism strengthened them and their tribesmen. The blood and body organs of the victims were used to appease evil spirits, cure illnesses, prevent poverty and spiritual attacks. They would drink leftover blood. They thought that would make them stronger going into their next hunt. So they just like hype themselves up by drinking blood. And
It's
then
like the
going out.
Wendigo thing, right?
Can I say, drinking blood is one thing. When you drink leftover blood,
Yeah, leftover
it's
blood
gotta,
specifically.
got a little thicker.
Yeah,
It's
look.
got to be a little chunkier.
Depends on how you store
It
it.
sticks to your teeth a little bit like
Are they like making it in blood pudding or something like that? Because I can see that kind of.
Yeah, I mean,
You
are
just
they,
kind of choke it down. It's like cottage cheese, almost.
Yeah.
they're doing like the leopard cult chopped edition. You know, okay, we've got the blood of the white dude and some
if you leave
gourds.
it out, does it just have like a little film on top?
Little
that, like,
skim,
yeah.
yeah.
You got to peel that off, yeah. Unless you put like, you got to get the wax paper right down on top of it, like
Yeah.
guacamole, right? Like no actual air touches it. It's oxidation.
Add little like
Oh, yeah,
lime
good
to it
point.
and freshen it up.
Exactly. Thank you. Exactly.
Yeah.
Someone starts chugging it. They're like, aren't I lucky? I got a crunchy bit.
That was disgusting.
That's
That
actually
was Mandela.
Yeah.
that's actually a line from Dead Alive.
So they believe that this magical elixir, so I'm guessing this leftover blood was some magical elixir as Borfima. That was the name of it.
That's a cool name. I
Morphema.
will say. Yeah.
Morphema?
Good band name.
They would brew it from their victims' intestines.
Ugh.
The poop house.
Yeah.
The old poop shoot.
Yeah. Poop elixir.
Right in this spaghetti house.
Yeah. And they thought that would give them superhuman powers and enable them to transform themselves into the leopard. So this kind of just got them in like their method acting. Like,
Yeah.
just like eat like intestines and drink blood and be like, I'm a leopard now.
Yeah.
I'm a leopard. Meow. He's doing it, guys. He's turning.
Sure you are, son. Sure you are.
Tried to do that like cat, like whatever.
Yeah. Dude, big cats are terrifying. With that growl that they do, it's like, oh
I'll
god.
mess you up, man.
How do you even do that? Try it out.
I think you need a cat trachea.
You do the what?
Do the cat.
That was pretty close. You got the
Yeah,
close.
that was good.
That was good. Mine was very whispery.
Wow.
Like coy.
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson, exactly. Owen Wilson and the Leopard Society.
Oh, shit. This is one of my
Pretty good.
favorite stories I've ever heard on Fort Fritz. Jesus Christ.
It helps if I haven't read it in a long time, so it's like new information to me all over again.
It's all fresh.
Fucking hell.
Oh my god. Sorry. Several men have been killed and hanged after being exposed to be part of the Leopard Society. So once people start catching on, they're like, no, all right, we can't. This is,
We
this
gotta
is
get
too
rid of
much.
these dudes.
This is too much.
Be cool about it.
Cannot allow this anymore.
In Nigeria, Liberia, and Gabon, several attempts by the government were made to put an end to the leopard societies. But these attempts failed until the groups just slowly died out on their own, just organically in the 20th century. In the 20th century, though.
Nice.
Jeez.
Yeah.
They made it a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go cosplay kitties like out on the in Africa,
It's a
like,
good idea.
and you get to drink blood and poop stew and
Poop stew.
do the cool like roar, like I kind of probably be in on that too.
Yeah, but if
Yeah.
you're in Africa, it's like, hey, is that Thundercats? No, run.
Yeah, that'd be pretty bad. So by the end of the 20th century, the society is just gone. But a lot of societies in Africa still believe they might rise again.
Like they're hoping?
Terrifying.
Or are they afraid? Are they afraid it's going to rise again, or are they looking forward to it?
I feel like
I think they felt very conflicted. They respected them, but they feared them, but they were terrible.
But they respected him.
But they're just a part of life.
It's like, look, son, they may save you from capture, or they could eat you.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's 50-50.
don't run afoul of them like any normal cat or leopard that you ever come across.
Just feed them
just like
kibble.
treat them like a normal cat.
Give them some catnip.
Oh, by the way, guys,